A very warm welcome to all. Today, I, Reeya Khanna, a legal intern under LEXIS and Company, am here virtually to explain my topic, the Indian police in the largest democracy of the world, rights and ethics. Police, a word when we hear today, most of the times brings out a sensation of discontentment to many, either because of their mishandlings or due to their lack of empathetic approach towards the regular citizen or because of their never ending long procedures and interrogations. The effect brought upon by this word has never been this way. The word police traces its origin back to the 15th century from the Greek word polis, meaning city, reflecting that the police were essentially the creatures of the city. The Cambridge Dictionary defines police as the official organization that is responsible for protecting people and property, making people obey the law, finding out about and solving crime, catching people who have committed a crime. Lexico.com states the civil force of a national or local government responsible for the prevention and detection of crime and the maintenance of public order. Merriam-Webster defines police as the department of government concerned primarily with maintenance of public order, safety, health, and enforcement of law, and possessing executive, judicial, and legislative powers. Basically, in simple words, police is a body of administrative sphere where the state confers them with the power to enforce the law, protect body and property of others, and maintain peace and order in the society. It is the duty of the state or the government to protect the people. They are elected by the general public to provide faithful service to the people. The most prominent administration of the government is the police. This sector constantly engages and interacts with the public on a day-to-day basis, which is why the expectations of the public is extremely high from the police. They expect protection of self, property, and of rights. A sense of security is expected from the police so that the people can lead a fearless life. The police, in a way, represents the government or the state in which they have a lot of responsibilities to shoulder upon. The police are trained with certain ethics and moral values as to provide empathy to the victim for better understanding of the problems of the citizen. The first and foremost ethical value is to serve the people, right, and protect and respect their rights. Qualities of self control, honesty, courage, protecting others over self show exemplary high moral character, an important characteristic of police values. For every police official, personal issues or opinions must not get in the way of carrying out their duties diligently. The police must commit professionalism to the democratic setup to the country and maintain principles of public accountability. Other basic values include public service, loyalty, discipline, courage, leadership, etc. The Indian police derives its power from the state as prescribed under the State List 7th Schedule of the Indian Constitution. The Police Act 1861 gives a brief outline to the duties of the police officers. Section 23 states the duties of police officers. It says it shall be the duty of every police officer promptly to obey and execute all orders and warrants lawfully issued to him by any competent authority, to collect and communicate intelligence affecting the public peace, to prevent the commission of offences and public nuisances, to detect and bring offenders to justice, and to apprehend all persons whom he is legally authorized to apprehend, and for whose apprehension sufficient grounds exist. And it shall be lawful for every police officer, for any of the purposes mentioned in this section, without a warrant, to enter and inspect any drinking shop, gaming house, or other places of resort of loose and disorderly characters. The police officials are expected to perform various tasks to execute these tasks, police requires some sort of power, the power to exercise the power of law. Not all police officials, but few police officers of high ranks are given the power to do certain tasks to uphold the value of the very law that they are in the position to protect. For example, Section 5 states the power of Inspector General exercise of power. The Inspector General of Police shall have the full power of a magistrate throughout the General Police District, but shall exercise those powers subject to such limitations as may from time to time be imposed by the state government. Section 12 states the power of Inspector General to make rules. The Inspector General of Police may from time to time, subject to the approval of the state government, frame such orders and rules as he shall deem expedient relative to the organization, classification, and distribution of the police force, the places at which the members of the force shall reside, and the particular services to be performed by them. The inspection, the description of arm, accoutrements, and other necessaries to be furnished to them, the collection and communicating by them of intelligence and information, and all such other orders and rules relative to the police force as the Inspector General shall, from time to time, deem expedient for preventing abuse or neglect of duty, and for rendering such force efficient in the discharge of its duties. Other powers of police officers are that it shall be lawful for any police officer to take into custody without a warrant any person who, within his views, commits any of such offences, namely slaughtering cattle, furious riding, etc. Second, cruelty to animals. Third, obstructing passengers. Fourth, exposing goods for sale. Fifth, throwing dirt into street. Sixth, being found drunk or riotous. Seventh, indecent exposure of person. And eighth, neglect to protect dangerous places. Thank you.